What is going on, my patrons? How y'all guys doing tonight? Welcome to another edition of Joel Davis Media Network. If it's your first time tuning in to the broadcast, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell up top. Please like and share. Please like and share. Now, tonight, I got the camera off because, for one, I am extremely tired. For two, the missus is trying to sleep. And for three, I got to get my ass up in the morning. But before I do that, I got to send a shout out to all the people who recently subscribed to the channel. We appreciate you. Also, want to give a shout out to everyone that's been sharing my posts and my shorts. We reached 6,500 subscribers today. That was amazing. Been a while since I've gotten there, but we still got a long way to go. We got to get to 10K. And to get to 10K, well, we got to put in that work. That's why I tell everybody it's free to subscribe. It's free to share. Don't cost you a thing. All right, with that being said, let's jump into today's festivities. God, Memphis, Tennessee is wilding out. They really are. Memphis, man, I'm telling you, in the last 24 hours, Memphis has not had a good week. I think they're trying to be the next Chicago or overthrow Chicago, but a lot of this got to do with when you got all of these liberal cities up and down, down and up. It really is. It really is. But this just goes to show you the times we're living in. We're living in times where people life is really meaningless. Listen to a quote on Apple Refining. He said, Memphis is no joke. Lived there in the 70s. Yeah, I hear a lot of people say Memphis is not the sweet barbecue and nice southern hospitality that they try to sell you on TV. It is what it is. Very dangerous times. Very dangerous times. But before we get into everything, we got to talk about how these Sun men is committing all these crimes and just being ridiculous. And I got a lot before we get to the main meat and potatoes. So, with that being said, I want you guys to literally relax tonight, enjoy this broadcast. I will put links up when you see it, and everything else, so that way you can be able to see the craziness that we are surrounded by. My man says, Quilla said they have a naval station, uh, naval air station there in Millington. Yeah, Millington is actually a place where a lot of Navy detailers go to. If you don't know what a detailer is, that's someone that sit behind the desk and choose where your next station assignment's going to be. I mean, you might get lucky and he might listen to where you want to go, but 9 out of 10, he's not going to grant your wish list unless you're an A1 guy or you got the inside scoop. But either way it goes, enough of that. Let's jump into the first story. Pulling it up right now. We about to get it right now, guys. Give me 1 second. Blackistan in full effect, y'all. And I don't want no. And listen, when you get in the comment section, I'm not people coming at me talking about they get so sick of me talking about all this black crime and that I'm being this, that, and the third, and being a sellout. Well, you know what? If the people in your community that you in Blackistan would quit doing stupid shit, we wouldn't be reporting on this. But unfortunately, that's not what's been going on. So with that being said, we're gonna pull up the first story. Please again like, share, subscribe, support the stream. Let's jump into the story. Tonight, this is gonna be out of Houston, Texas. Houston, I'm sorry. I hate to do this to you, but unfortunately, I can't help what's about to be happening here. Let's.
About his baby being abducted. A father is facing charges after he lied about his baby being abducted.
Sparked a massive hunt early this morning, but police say he made the story up after his car was stolen. ABC 13's Maya Shea is live right now to explain what happened here.
Guys, do you hear what that man just said? This man said that, and by the way, let me know if you're getting any echo when I'm playing these stories. If you're getting an echo, let me know. This dude, baby, he claimed was taken while the car was stolen, and he lied about it. Now, why would you lie about your car being stolen? Excuse me, lie about your baby being kidnapped. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why would you lie about that? Because usually when you got a baby involved, you want everyone to know to find your child, right? Because we love our children. We want our children to always feel like that they are the most important thing in our life, even when they fucking up. So I'm trying to figure out here, why would this son man that look like he's an average Joe, maybe trying to get out of Blackistan, would lie about his child being kidnapped? Let's investigate.
Right.
Well, it was shocking, right? Just after 5 o'clock in a car, folks were on the run. There was hunt, helicopters, investigators on the ground, but it all turned out to not to be the case. The baby was safe and sound the entire time, and now the father is in some legal hot water.
By the way, this Asian persuasion lady is about to laugh her ass off. That's why she's doing this. She's laughing her ass off because personally to her, it's like, you mean to tell me that you got helicopters, Amber Alerts, you got all these state agencies, possibly the FBI next, to be on the list to look for a baby that's basically chilling? I mean, you can't make this shit up. Oh man, let's see.
The call to law enforcement that launched a massive manhunt at 5 o'clock this morning was turning to sheriff investigators not as it seemed. There was never a baby kidnapped, investigators say, just a father, Anthony Gray, anxious over a stolen car at this mobile gas station.
See, this is why, man, in the community, we as black folks get the worst end of the damn stick when it comes to other nationalities around us. We do stupid, ignorant shit like this. You had one damn job. My car is stolen. Can you please locate it for me so I can get back to work? Or wherever the hell you was trying to go. No, not this damn burnt biscuit looking bastard. He didn't want to do that. He want to create a whole damn situation where he felt like he's the center of attention. All because he just wanted to get his car. Y'all putting the number one in the chat if you think this car had to look like he drives like a nice uh Hellcat or a Camaro Rally Sport, or he's a father. Maybe he might drives a nice brand new Suburban, or maybe even what's the new Mercedes Benz, the G wagon. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he drives something that is SUV like, that's got all the safety features for his child, and he just needs to really have that car. Man say he think it's a Honda Civic. It better not be no Honda Civic, because if it is, this is the biggest L that y'all have ever seen right now in the history of L's while making a police report. And Houston, I hate it to be you. Let's continue.
Report that the 6-month-old's been found unharmed. The baby was at the house. Who saw it and called us to report that the baby was at the house.
I want y'all to hear what I just said. What he just said. The baby was at the house. So you mean to tell me, out of all the criminal shit that you was trying to pull off to get this car back, you already done lied to the damn police. You already done created the manpower and resources that costs them hundreds and thousands of dollars. Because let me tell you something. When that helicopter go in the air, every time that bitch is there, you money. Every time they're around. Every time you get a cavalry look for your kid, you spending money. And you mean to tell me this is what the hell you decided to do? This was the greatest idea ever that you could come up with? This shit here? Shout out to the relative that called the post. Thank you for having common sense. And I hope that when you did call the police and you go down to see him or bail him out, whatever the hell his bail is, I hope you slap the shit out of him with the strong hand. Yeah, I said it. This is dumb. $2,000 an hour per quality is $2,000 an hour to operate that chopper. So if the chopper was in the air for 3 hours because of his stupid ass lying, that's $6,000 right there. We ain't talking about the manpower and resources and all the people they had to pay extra to look for yo. Let's continue, man. Listen, black folks, please quit making us look like we are still trapped in the first episode of Roots. Please stop this shit. This is getting to be retarded.
This video by ABC 13 shows a red Kia pulls up next to the black Jeep Cherokee. It was already parked, but apparently running and on gray was inside the convenience store. The two men get out of their Kia and then jump into the Jeep. Both cars then quickly drive off.
You mean to tell me you about to do 4 to 5 years in prison for lying and other bullshit over a Jeep Cherokee? Motherfucker, that's what insurance is for. See, guys, this is why Black Gen Z and me and AK Nation say this all the time. There's no help for the community, bro. It really not. It's no help for us. It's not. Because of stupid shit like this. This is the dumbest cracker. This is just dumb. If you wanted to get a freaking in what they call that, instructions, a tutorial on how to report a crime and get locked the fuck up at the same time, this guy is a perfect example. This is dumb. And then it's already bad enough that I already get my shit stolen by some guys in a Kia. But then I'm gonna go on top and lie and say my kid was in the Jeep when he at the house with the relative. Put one to tell you think he was at home with the baby mama. And he left it running. What do you think this is, Marbury? This is Houston, Texas. You dumb bastard. What's wrong with you? This is Houston, Texas. You cannot leave shit running in Houston, Atlanta, New York City, anywhere in New Jersey right now that is the major city, Atlantic City, stuff like that. You definitely can't leave that shit running with the keys and stuff in the car when you're in Miami, when you are in Jacksonville, Florida, Orlando, Florida. Somebody get they uncle, because that's what he is. This man is slow as shit. Left the car running, went into the store, when you know Houston, Texas right now is one of the most hottest uh, places to get your car stolen. Besides Los Angeles, Atlanta, Phoenix, Arizona, Seattle, Washington, Oregon, and all these places. And your ass did this shit. No, I'm going in on this. I'm going in. Because this was dumb. Jesus, take the wheel. All I got to say, take the damn wheel. This is why they don't take us serious, guys. This stuff right here. This is why they don't take us serious. Oh, I got another dummy. Oh, it's coming today. I don't know what happened, but I think all Sun men lost their mind over the freaking cup this week. I think this week was how fucking retarded can I go? I'm telling y'all, man, y'all gotta do better, man. And y'all up there on Twitter talking about y'all thankful for Black Twitter trending, talking about they thankful for the Queen of England being dead. What you need to be trending on how to fucking stop being stupid and doing these stupid ass damn crimes. That's what you need to be doing. Cannot believe this shit. Um, y'all hit the like button. This is the only place where you gonna get nothing but the truth and the whole truth, man. That's what you gonna get all day, every day. So we got to go up here and talk about this next story coming out of North Carolina. All right, this story here, man, is disturbing, scary, and heartbreaking all at the same time. Let me ask y'all a question. You know what? I'm gonna ask y'all. I'm just gonna play the clip, and then while I do the commentary on the story, asking the question. All right, let's go into this.
Harbeck Roofing and Remodeling wants to elevate the beauty of your home with a roof that withstands hurricanes and looks beautiful for a lifetime. Their unique profile is the only
where news comes first. This is WACT News at 5.
Good evening and thank you so much for joining us tonight. New details in the Surf City homicide case. Surveillance video shows the fatal stabbing of Margaret C. And court documents detail more about the incident. WCT's Mara McJilton read through the documents today. And Mara, walk us through the new details we're learning about the incident.
Well, Daniela, you mentioned this video. Haywood is seen asking Bracy about products in the store, and he reportedly takes out a knife and demands that she open the cash register. Now, Haywood then takes the cash from the register and allegedly stabs Bracy multiple times.
See, this right here is another example of why we have to get tough on crime. Right there. This man asked her a few questions, got the nerve to go to her, demand money, and stabbed her multiple times. See, guys, this is why I say again, I don't believe in this criminal reform bullshit. This whole don't lock them up, we got too many black men. Listen, I'm not saying every black man in prison is guilty, but I'm not saying every one of them motherfuckers is innocent either. You in there for a reason. There's a small percentage of you in there for shit that you did not do. But I promise you, most of it is from the circle that you fucking hang with and the options and the choices that you make. Again, there's a small percentage that just wrong place, wrong time, get hemmed up, never been in trouble and getting it. That's a small percentage. Very small. I'm with you 110%, Aquila. We need to build more prisons. Put them in there. And this is not just for Blackistan. I would say the same thing if it was White Glacier Valley, Asian Persuasion, if it was my hombres, if it was my red dot curry bacon friends. I don't give a shit. If you're doing a lot of crime, you gotta go. That's what I feel. I mean, you gotta go. Sonya said, look out for white male rage. White male rage, shoot. This is cool talk where I'm from. I'm cooning right now. I'm tap dancing for the invisible white man. Let's continue.
The search warrant would cut his hand during the attack. After putting some merchandise and cash in his backpack, he takes off his sweatpants and bandana and leaves them at the store. Investigators traced drops of blood along NC Highway 50 and Little Kinston Road, which is only about 700 feet away from the home that Haywood was staying at with his mother. Now, Haywood's mother told the Surf City Police Department that Haywood came home with his shirt wrapped around his hand and immediately went to take a shower. When she went to check on him, she noticed the cut and then took him to Onslow Memorial Hospital. Now, after Haywood's mother saw his picture on the news, she contacted the police department, brought him there where he was arrested and charged with first-degree murder and armed robbery.
By the way, shout out to the Glacier Glider mama that did this. That's right. This joke is mixed. His mama is a Glacier Glider. She said, bump all that shit. Your ass is going to the police. I'm taking you there. You ain't going to have me accessory after the fact. Shout out to that mom, man. We need more moms like that. Hold his ass accountable. Y'all know good and damn well if that was in Blackistan, shit. That mama would have been like, ain't my baby. She would have seen him on TV. Oh, Lord, we got to get you out of town, baby. You got to lay low. You got to go to your uncle's house. Shit. Shout out to that mom for not for holding his ass to the damn fire. That's why he looking crazy right now. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. My mama's the same way. Let me come in the house with blood on my hands, knife cut, money in my backpack and shit like that. And then she turns around and we go to the hospital, and while during the whole ordeal, my face pop up on the news or on Facebook. My mama taking my ass down there. She ain't hearing that shit. I better not tell her, I'm your son, Mom. You got to show your loyalty to me. Shit. No, the fuck she don't. I should have showed my loyalty by listening to the damn laws of the land. Killed this innocent woman over what? Nothing but $750. You know what you can do with $750 in this inflation? Not hardly a damn thing. $750 is really, if you're in a small town like I live in, that's really take home after taxes money and all that stuff and fucking bills. So what in the hell is $750? It ain't worth it, bro. You could have took your ass somewhere. You would have served. Look, this man is in Surf City, North Carolina. Let me see what that. Yeah, Surf City, North Carolina, man. There is so much to do over there in construction. It is a tourist town. This jackass could have been had him a job. That's that Gen Z guy. That's what they do. They don't want to do shit. They want it the fast way, and then they get mad when they get caught up, and parents like her turn their ass in. Now all of a sudden you're a traitor. No, you ain't a traitor. You trying to watch out for yourself. Shit. Should have thought about that before you became that retarded. Let's continue, man.
Now tonight, Haywood remains in jail without bond. Marmick Jilton, WECT News.
Shout out to Surf City, North Carolina. I want to see what the name of that county is. I'll go scan and see what the name of that county. They got him locked up without no type of bond. That's what I like to see. I think it's Onslow County. Onslow County is a pretty good county. They don't tolerate that type of shit. If you violate children, if you violate children, or you go up here and do any kind of extreme crimes of theft or drug paraphernalia or drug ring or anything like that in that county, because I know that part of North Carolina, that's going up on I-95. They gonna take your ass out. They don't play. They will take your ass out of the equation. They're not gonna play with you. They will send you up the river. And let me tell you something, North Carolina prisons ain't beautiful. Okay? Now, I'm being serious. East Coast prisons, North Carolina and South Carolina have one of the worst prison conditions ever. So, you want to go and play that game with them, go ahead on and test the water. They'll show you better than they can tell you. All right. So, since I done gave you those two strong stories to start out with before we go into the main topic, let's talk about this shit here. We're going to mosey on down. Okay. And we are going to get into Memphis, Tennessee. Oh, yeah. Memphis has had a very strong week of bullshit. So let's go into the latest bullshit story that they had to deal with. Sorry, Tennessee.
From the marker for everything comes the pen for everything else. Introduce
hours now. Memphis police now have 19-year-old Ezekiel. All right, Sydney. So again, just to give you some perspective, this is a breaking news situation that we've been following for several hours now. Memphis police now have 19-year-old Ezekiel Kelly that you see here in their custody. He was arrested in Haven, near Ivan and Hodge, and in situation to.
All right, so I'm gonna get into this, right? People are saying that this guy suffering from mental health, mental breakdown, mental illness. I'm gonna say this is more of a. I'm not a professional here, but this definitely sounds like some mental shit going on up there because this kid went from. I don't think he really had a record. I don't know for sure. I'll find out as we get into this. But family members are shocked because they're like, "Yo, this dude went from being cool, calm, and collect to being just a straight killer." And it happens that way, man. Some people just snap, and it really is popular in the Blackistan. I got a story to tell y'all real quick. All right, he had a record. Okay, then he did have a record. All right. Oh, so see, he already been fooled. All right, that's all I need to know. See, that's why I love my shout out to Aquila. Aquila, man, that's my dog. He said he was arrested 3 years ago for attempted murder as a juvenile. They dropped the charges and gave him 3 years. He was out like a year and a half. See that right there? That's why I don't believe in prison reform. And then he said he had a record, and then he said he got bumped up to adult. Yep. So that's why I don't believe in prison reform. I really don't. Because the shit don't work. We are a nation that we do not believe in prison reform. Because we would never do that. Because in our mind, we want to make you suffer and we want to turn you out around the street and put you back in again because it's money. There's money in prison, in private prison. That's why so many people do this shit and let these criminals go. It's a money grab. That's why I don't believe in prison reform because it would never work in the U.S. Because the day prison reform would work, the day private prisons would not be private anymore. They would have to turn it over to the state. And the state don't want to do it because that means they would have to adhere to the rules of making sure that these young folks, these people that's behind bars, have some type of humanity. Exactly, Aquila. It only works if you want it. That's why I say a lot of times when they release these jokers out, they know what they're doing. They ready for them to come back in and slap them with a hard time because they already know they're going to do. And you know what, Aquila? This is the second son, man, that did some shit as a juvenile that was over the top, attempted murder, or, did some really violent stuff. The guy that just killed this Eliza Fletcher, he was a juvenile. He the same age I am. He was doing juvenile shit at 13, 14, and 15 years old. He was doing super, super crazy shit. So this is a pattern here. They're not reforming these young men. They just turn them loose. They're not doing no exit interview, nothing. It's, okay, you did your time, go on now. And these children don't never recover because that's all they know. That's right, George Soros, district attorney. Hell, this George Soros all over this shit. Let's continue, man.
Say the least, to give you some perspective on how busy they've been, the involvement of their work. South Haven police involved as well. And that is because this initially started, according to Memphis police, we were told Kelly was in. If you've been hanging with us, you will recall I was saying something about a gray Toyota. Well, Memphis police tell us that was the vehicle that he was in the beginning of their pursuit of him in this shooting rampage. He was in a gray Toyota. He went to South Haven in that vehicle to the raceway on I-55 and State Line Road. Law enforcement spotted him there at the raceway. He then ditched that vehicle and stole another vehicle jumped in a Dodge. This was no carjacking. South Haven police telling us no carjacking, but stole a Dodge Challenger. And that is the vehicle that he was captured in once he came back.
All right, hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Give me one moment. So I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. So anyway, this guy stole a Dodge Challenger. No carjacking, thank God nobody was hurt. But this dude took the time to ditch this Toyota that he was in and found another car extremely that fast. A Challenger, jumped in it and kept on rolling. See, man, I'm telling you now, these new criminals, man, off the chain. And speaking of that, I want to tell y'all guys that Dodge Chargers, the Challengers, and now Kias are starting to become the most stolen cars in the U.S. right now. A lot of it is because they are the easiest cars to really get into. They're very easy to break into. The programming, if you go to Kia boys that went viral, taking a regular USB plug or USB stick, you can turn the ignition and get in like that. If you look at the Dodge Challenger and Chargers, they got some type of equipment now that you can get from Amazon where you can hurry up and program the vehicle with a whole new set of codes where you could just get in the car, press the brake, and start it up immediately. Oh, okay, Devon. So yeah, that's what they got. So Devon, you probably know, because I think you're a police officer if I'm not mistaken. But if you any police officers that follow me, you know what I'm talking about. They got these equipment now. They can do this. This ain't nothing new. It's really not. So yeah, this is scary. Just that quick. Hitched the car, stole it. Now here we go. Let's see what happened with this crazy ass man who's shooting people on Facebook Live in Memphis. Hit the like button, damn it. Let's get that joker up. Where we at in likes right now? There we at. Oh, you a court reporter. I knew you was something with the law enforcement, Devin. I knew you had to do something with courts. All right, let's see where we at right now, man. Let's see where we at with likes. I know we should be up there with likes. All right, we got 7 likes, man. We should have more than that. Come on, guys. Let's get this thing started here, man. It's the only place where we popping right now. Come on. I'm going to get some people in here. Blackistan. Nothing but Blackistan. All right.
Memphis, all right? So that's the timeline to give you how this individual has been on the move as you look live now in Whitehaven, where Kelly, 19-year-old Ezekiel Kelly, actually was captured. And this has been a very busy, very active scene and night and work for Memphis police, if you will, because of all the details that we just mentioned. Again, this all started around 4:30 this afternoon when we were hearing reports of multiple shootings across the city. And this live look now, as you see crime scene tape there. What we do know, still working to get a lot more information for you as soon as we can from Memphis police, but the most important information we can pass along to you now is that they have captured the suspect that we're looking for, 19-year-old Ezekiel Kelly, and he was wanted on first-degree murder. He already had an active warrant for first-degree murder. And again, Memphis police captured him going on 30 minutes ago. About now, they're in Whitehaven. You're looking live now in Midtown. We have
first-degree murder, man. This dude was getting it in, killing people. He ain't give a damn. He really did. And what's more disturbing is that there are so many people, man, that lives that he has destroyed. I mean, for real. And it is sad. It really is sad. I mean, it really hurts my heart to see the lives that he has destroyed. And what's crazy is that this dude, he think it's funny. He has no remorse at all. And that's what's even creepier. No remorse. Wow, man. This is where we at.
coverage of various locations here for you. And this live scene you're looking at now, this is in Midtown. This is Poplar and Evergreen, sort of in that area where we've had multiple reporters. This was where Kelly crashed, wrecked out earlier, and from there still a law enforcement presence, but it is active move, if you will. A lot of Memphis police and authorities, including DeSoto County, we were told, even made their way to where Kelly was captured. So this has been a very busy night, and we are constantly learning more information on the suspect's background, who this person was. For a while, we did not have a name. Memphis police have been on their job working to bring us information on this from the time that we came to you here on the air. We have exactly who this individual is. And again, we have learned that he was wanted. There was an active warrant out for his arrest for first-degree murder, and he was captured going on about 30 minutes or so ago near Ivan and Hodge. That is in Whitehaven. Our Joyce Peterson is live there now on the scene, trying to get more information from Memphis police about the nature of his arrest and getting more information as we speak. In fact, let's check back in with her now. Joyce, you have been to multiple scenes following this situation. You and I here on the air. Tell us the very latest that you've learned now.
Okay, let me step out of the way. We are in Whitehaven at the scene where the suspect wrecked. I'm going to step out of the way. We believe that the car you're looking at, lights are focused, the taillight is flat, the trunk is popped open. We believe that is the car the suspect stole in South Haven, drove back up here to Memphis, was spotted by MPD, pursued to this point, wrecked out, barricaded himself in the car, smoke came out. And that about 5 to 10 minutes after that, Memphis police announced that the suspect had been taken into custody. This started 4:30 this evening. There was a shooting at South Parkway East about 4:35 p.m. Memphis police tweeted the information that a man had been shot at 9:46 East, actually pronounced deceased on the scene. Okay, that's at 4:30 p.m. 4:36 p.m., not far away, Norris Road, near the I-240 southbound ramp. A woman was located with a gunshot wound. She was taken to Regional 1 in critical condition. And then from obvious on, because there were several shootings after that. One at an AutoZone store. We've learned there is a victim, a man who was shot, has since undergone surgery. Then the incident at Poplar and Evergreen, where the suspect ditched the blue Infiniti he'd been driving during the earlier shootings, carjacked a gray Toyota with Arkansas tags. Poplar and Evergreen.
So basically, man, he was just randomly going into places, shooting innocent people. Don't this remind you of the gentleman, the black guy we did a story on, the homeless, the guy that was shooting up homeless people in Miami? I think we did a story on that way back last year. Black guy, he was a real estate person. He was going around shooting homeless people randomly. This is sick, bro. This is what you call some very cold, psychopathic, touch of narcissistic behavior. These are the type of people that don't have no conscience at all. They thrill seek to cause pain. And it's sad, man, because these people's lives are changed forever. The people that survive, they'll never feel comfortable at an AutoZone. They'll never feel comfortable at these places. Yeah. Speaking of the DC sniper, remember his counterpart, the young man, Lee Marvo, the one that's my age now. He's about to be 40. He's about to be 40. He's trying to get re-sentenced, but because he was a kid whenever he got sentenced to life in prison, it ain't gonna matter because they're probably gonna throw him some ridiculous numbers, like 50, 60 years, basketball numbers. So if I was him, I would have just took the life with no parole and just shot on it. I mean, shit, he's never getting out of jail. You snipe people for weeks, man. Even if you was mind controlled by an adult, they ain't gonna see it that way. So it is what it is, man. It too done. I just take my L and take my life sentence and just be cool with it, cause you ain't getting out, bro. Too many people got killed off that.
That is the location where myself and my colleagues saw someone on the ground. There was a fatality at that scene, still waiting for confirmation that it is connected to this shooting spree. From Poplar, Evergreen, we believe the suspect went to South Haven, where he ditched the blue Infiniti, or rather the gray Toyota, excuse me. So he goes from blue Infiniti to gray Toyota SUV with Arkansas tags, down to South Haven, steals a Dodge Charger, a car that had a weapon in it, drives back up to Memphis, is spotted by Memphis police, DeSoto County Sheriff's, South Haven Police, all well aware of what's going on, who the suspect is, West Memphis Police, Crittenden County Sheriff's Department also aware. So you have law enforcement from all three states and ATF working to get this guy. He crashes here in Whitehaven. We're about less than 2 miles from Graceland, if that gives you a good locator, on the backside of a neighborhood. So there's a grassy field where we're standing, staring at this car, the evidence being processed. The law enforcement contingent here has reduced dramatically. I see maybe a dozen squad cars when earlier there were at least 3 dozen squad cars. I did not see the suspect being removed from that car, so I can't tell you how the arrest went down. I don't know his condition right now. We were told that he went to a nearby firehouse to get checked out. After that, I'm not sure. But as you heard Joy say, this 19-year-old suspect, whose name I will not say, was wanted on a warrant of first-degree murder. And tonight we believe he shot at least 3 people during this 5-hour shooting spree, at least. Carjacking one car, stealing another. No idea if that blue Infiniti was his. We're waiting to hear from Memphis police. They've had a long week. A lot to deal with, a lot of crimes to solve, and this is just the latest. As we learn more information, we'll bring it to you. Until then, live in Whitehaven, I'm Joyce Peterson. Joy, back to you.
This right here is another example of Blackistan Chronicles that we talk about every week. Now, Memphis, Tennessee, if you look at its history, its mayors has been Democratic all across the board. Straight up Democratic. And you know what? If you notice this bullshit, they ain't doing a damn thing. I'm just being real. These mayors, these Democratic mayors suck. They let these criminals wreak havoc on their city. They won't enforce them to be taken under the jail cell because in their mind it's racist. Racism. Everybody always want to play the race card in these situations. Newsflash. Race has nothing to do with this. This is about law and order. If your ass can listen to Dolphin and everybody else in the streets, then you can listen to the damn cops to keep your ass out of jail. Yep, Young Dolphin is from Memphis, and in fact, I was going to do a story on this channel, but I never got to it. His cousin recently got killed, and I got another story about one of his other cousins that's going to, a reaction story, really. It's really going to blow your mind, but we'll talk about that sometime later on this weekend. But this just goes to show you guys, man, this is where we at. This is the type of foolishness we're dealing with. And what is so crazy is, since we don't wrap this up, mainstream media don't want to report on the fact of the matter that we have all this increase of crime because of the soft approach on crime. If you notice with a criminal or sets of criminals, if they see that you're not playing with them and you will lock their ass up and throw away the key, they don't get so eager to test you. But if you continue to just hold their hand and let them out, that's just what it is. And what's even more disturbing about these liberal cities is that these folks will treat good cops or good policing like it's a thorn in their side. That's why so many cops are walking away from being a cop. That's why you keep hearing every week. Every week I hear this. It is hard to recruit. That's all I hear. I said, man, I hear that every week. It's hard to recruit. It's hard to recruit. We can't get nobody to be a police officer. They get so desperate now, they're trying to throw bonuses left and right. But who wants to be a police officer right now? Nobody does. Not in these woke cities. If you hurt someone in these cities, all it takes is a riot of people or a squad of people saying that you're racist or you're this or you're excessive force. Some news channels like CNN and them all showing up at your doorstep, Politico and WAPO and all this shit. They say, you know, they hanging you out to dry. You on administrative leave. Now you fired. Now you charged with attempted murder or murder in the second degree. Now you got a third degree. Now you got to for your freedom. And then when it's all said and done, guess what happens at the end of the day? Your reputation is ruined. You got so much shit on your plate that the PTSD that you got to deal with from not having the proper people that hired you to have your back that you never can recover. And that's just facts. Anyway, y'all, get in the comment section. Tell me what y'all think of these last 4 stories. It is getting late. I am going to relax with my wife. Again, please jump in the comment section. It helps out with my algorithm. I'm growing at a very rapid rate. I'm trying to continue to do that. Please hit the like button. It's with the algorithm. Shares help with the algorithm. And also, too, please, 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 please make sure your notification bells are selected. So every time I go on live, you can definitely be a part of it. Support my merch store, guys. 10%, 20% off the rest of now until November the 1st. All you got to do is put in the word Termite 22. We got the Termite short shirts. We also got the mass media being poisonous shirts. And there's some more shirts that I will be designing in the next couple of weeks. Got to get on board with this. This will save you a lot of money. Again, Termite 22. Also join the channel. I need to get to 50 members. We are right now at 25 members. I need to get to 50. Guys, it's $2 a month. It's cheap, but you get good content. I am about to put a lot of my archive videos when I first started out in there so you can see the transformation from beginning to end. I might even put a couple of woke videos when I was woke. Either way it goes, guys, get out, support your boy, all right, or your favorite content creator. Until then, y'all know what it is. I'm getting the fuck to bed.